To discuss this further, we are joined by the managing editor, Pan-African Review Media, Lonzen Rugira, and it joins me from Kigali right there in Rwanda. Lonzen, thank you so much for joining us on the news, and we say happy Liberation Day to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I'm glad to be here.
So based on what Paul Kagame said while addressing the citizens of the state, I'd like to find out, so what is the significance of Rwanda Liberation Day to the citizens, to the president, and to everyone who's actually celebrating the day today?
The significance is that Liberation Day for Rwandans, it's a restart. It is a point of departure towards a common identity. Before that, genocide was made possible because the country was organized along ethnicity, along separate subnational identities. So the liberation is the starting point. It is a point of departure towards a common citizenship, towards a unified identity. So for Rwandans, that is the significance. It's that the path that we are on begins with the Liberation Day.
Okay, so the president was very, very focal and vocal when he talked about unity and national identity. Now, when you look at what has happened in the past and how every year this particular day is being celebrated, has it united these different tribes or races? Has it brought about more unity for all these tribes in the country? Can you say that the national identity speaks more of, people that have come together and are willing to be united?
Yes. I think that building unity, there is no society in the world where the quest to build unity is complete. It is always a project. It is a continuous project where you deepen unity. And the significance of the journey that Rwanda is on, building that unity, is such that right after the genocide, President Kagame could have built an apartheid ethnic state because the pressure was there to avenge the pressure to build a mono-ethnic state was there. He could have taken that path of entrenching ethnic apartheid, but he didn't. He chose instead to integrate the army that had been defeated, the army that had committed genocide, and he integrated soldiers from that army. He took, as long as anybody who was willing to abandon the ideology of genocide, Kagame chose to reconcile with the people or who were in the previous government, or who were in the army, who were in the civil service. Everyone who renounced the ideology that was used to commit genocide, Kagame chose to build a path towards reconciliation with those who denounced the genocide ideology. So the legitimacy was there for him to say, you know what, the genocide was committed towards the Tutsi ethnic group, and that we are going to build a mono-ethnic apartheid state, because we've seen many of these. We know that these happen elsewhere, but he did not take that path. And the substance of which he has taken the collective national identity, the path which he chose away from that destruction, is such that he's able to build a state where identity, we are all Rwandans. Okay. And he's able to build a state that is neutral in all Rwandans, where everyone sees himself in it, and the state is not at the service of a particular ethnic group. And so that path on itself is tremendous and it is significant because that capacity to restrain himself from following what would have been the easy path of building the apartheid ethnic state.
It's nice to see that that sense of belonging is beginning to come into the consciousness of Rwandans, and we hope that this will continue in time. Lonzen Rugira, thank you so much for talking to us, and we hope that you just enjoy your day with the rest of course, Rwandans at this time.
It is my pleasure. Hopefully, next time we'll have more time to go in depth on these matters. But Rwanda's liberation, by the way, is not complete because it is in fact an African liberation.
Okay.
So it is not about Rwanda. It is about Africa.
All right. We can pick it from there and scale it abroad. Thank you very much, Rugira.
Thank you.